brand building and career freedom? The power is undeniably in her hands. They wouldn't just be scrambling for airtime. They'd be explaining to ESPN and ABC why the historic ratings they promised have plummeted back to baseline. They wouldn't just be begging for sponsors. They'd be in boardrooms trying to justify why a marketing partnership is still valuable after losing their single biggest draw. The narrative would shift from explosive growth to a catastrophic collapse. The most immediate and visible impact would be in the stands. Those sold-out arenas on the road, the ones filled with young girls wearing number 22 jerseys, would disappear. Teams would go back to playing in front of sparse, quiet crowds. An electric atmosphere that defined this era will become a fleeting memory. The players who may have privately resented her spotlight, the ones who felt the league's promotion of her came at their expense, would get their wish. They would suddenly find themselves back in the relative anonymity they had before, but with a crucial difference. They would also face a sharp decline in revenue and visibility. The rising tide that lifted all boats would recede, leaving everyone stranded. The financial ramifications would be severe and swift. The league's upcoming media rights negotiation, which was poised to be a landmark deal fueled by Clarkmania, will become infinitely more difficult. Networks would be far less willing to pay a premium for a product that just lost its main event. Sponsorship deals tied to league-wide visibility would be reconsidered or reduced. The increased revenue sharing that players fought for and won would be under threat, as the pie would suddenly be much smaller. The very economic stability that the league has been building toward would be jeopardized, but perhaps the most damaging loss would be cultural. The WNBA would forever be known as a league that had a once-in-a-lifetime star, a player who transcended the sport and captured the world's attention, and they failed to protect her. It would become a cautionary tale in sports management textbooks. The story wouldn't be about her greatness. It would be about their catastrophic failure. The trust from a new generation of fans would be broken. They would feel that the league they invested in emotionally failed its hero, and many would simply disengage. The moment in the sun wouldn't just be over. It would be remembered as a missed opportunity of historic proportions, a self-inflicted wound from which the league might never fully recover. The legacy wouldn't be one of growth, but of a spectacular and entirely preventable unraveling. So where does that leave us? Sophie Cunningham's comments weren't just gossip. They were a flare shot into the sky, illuminating a crisis everyone knew was coming. The vague injuries, the inconsistent fines, the brutal fouls, and the deafening silence from the league on fixing any of it, it all points to one inevitable conclusion. Caitlin Clark is being pushed toward the exit. The real question isn't if she'll get fed up, but when. We're at a genuine crossroads for the entire sport. This is more than just a contract negotiation or a simple career move. It's a referendum on the WNBA's ability to evolve and truly support its superstars. For decades, the league fought for recognition and a seat at the table. Now, they've been handed the keys to the mainstream, and they're risking it all by refusing to fix the glaring problems happening right on their court. Will Caitlin stick it out, grit her teeth through another season of punishment, and hope the league office finally has a moment of clarity and steps in to protect its players equally? Will she make the pragmatic choice and take her talents to Europe, where she can enjoy the game she loves in an environment that offers both respect and remarkable financial reward, becoming a global ambassador for basketball abroad? Or will she make the most shocking move of all and leave sports altogether, trading the chaos of court for the calm of the golf course, and in doing so, become a different kind of pioneer for athlete brand building and career freedom? The power is undeniably in her hands, and the WNBA is on the clock. They are risking their entire future growth, their financial stability, and their cultural relevance for what? To prove a point? To maintain a stubborn status quo? It's shaping up to be the greatest cell phone in modern sport history. Her decision will send a message that will echo for years. Will it be a message of resilience, or a message that the league's failures were too great to overlook? This is a conversation that defines an era. Let me know what you think in the comments below. What would you do in her position? Do you believe Caitlin Clark should stay and fight for change, or would you absolutely support her if she chose to walk away and prioritize her health and happiness? If this deep dive pulled everything together for you and revealed the high-stakes game being played, hit that like button. Let's get this video into the algorithm to spread this discussion. Share this video with a fan who needs to see the big picture, and subscribe to stay on top of every twist and turn in this unfolding story. Thanks for